Yeah, 3, 2, 1, everybody. How you doing? This is Mike Marino. I'm doing a special, serious, no laughing matter show right here, live from my mother's basement. I wanted to bring these three gentlemen onto my show and do this special broadcast. It's not only on my live feed right here on Facebook, but we're also on Instagram. And I'm going to play with this camera and show everybody who's on the show. And I'll tell you the reason why we're doing this, because not only am I doing a big event tonight, but I'm going to take a little bit of a portion of my proceeds and do a donation to the three gentlemen that you're watching and talking about and hanging around with right now, because this deals with autism. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, on my show, we have these three gentlemen. They're three brothers. As you can see, we're all wearing the same shirt. That shirt says AMP, A-M-P, and AMP stands for Autism Movement Project. These three gentlemen are so compelled to start this company and help out anyone, not just kids, who have autism. So let's start off and talk about why and how and what we're all going to do. Everybody who's watching the show right now, who's going to be watching the show for the next half hour, what we can do to help anybody from kids to adults living with autism. So let's start off by saying we got Nick on the show over there. There's Nick right over there. Say hello to Nick, everybody. And say hello to Brandon. Brandon's in the middle. You see he's got that AMP shirt too. That's Brandon. And of course, this is Vinny over here. What Italian family doesn't have a son named Vinny? And this is Vinny over here. You know, he doesn't really look like a Vinny. He looks more like a Cody or something like that. Or maybe like I don't know, a Tracy. But this is Vinny. And these guys are on the show today because they want to tell everybody out there in Mike Marino world that, hey, we're not always just funny. I'm not just doing funny comedy shows down here in the basement, but we're doing something with a serious note. Right now, we do have some write-ins that come. Chow, it's nice to see you. Angela, Scorpion King, it's nice to see you. And I'm reaching out to you guys right now because we're going to do something special for autism. So, Vinny, why don't you tell us all about you and your brothers and what you guys plan on doing and why we're wearing these shirts that say AMP, which is the abbreviation of Autism Movement Project. Vin, what's up, buddy?
Well, we run a fitness and sports program. It's for kids and adults with special needs. We all have clinical experience. We all have experience playing sports and personal training credentials. So we're unique in that regard, that we're able to provide clinical interventions to our population to help make them successful. But we also, like I said, have the fitness and sports background. The unique thing about our program is that we provide a really high level of care. So if we have athletes who need one-to-one support, we try to provide that for them. The problem with that is as a business model, the profit margin is limited. So what we've done is we're exploring other revenue streams. So if you go to our website and look, we're selling our apparel. It's all fitness apparel with our logo on it. And those sales help to fund the program. Not only that, so, you know, we're a for-profit company, so we're obviously trying to make some money, but we also want to run the program the right way. And we wouldn't want to continue running it if it couldn't be run properly. So the money from those sales helps us to be able to fund the program, so we can give the kids and adults the support that they need.
All right. So what you guys do, the three of you guys, how did you come about? Why you're all three of you guys are in fitness? Brandon?
I was mainly in fitness. I was coaching group CrossFit classes, and Brandon and Van actually approached me and said, you know, why don't we put sort of brain and brawn together and come up with this thing called the Autism Movement Project, where we would sort of do speed and agility training, because I had some experience with that with the special needs population, and also you know, teach them certain sports with each class. And that's sort of where we came together and came up with the idea.
Okay. And Brandon, let's ask you, why did you guys specifically decide, okay, You all have great backgrounds in fitness. You know about nutrition. You know how to help people. Why autism?
And it's a passion of ours. And, you know, as Vinny and Nick kind of alluded to before, so are sports. And why not join, you know, the two things that we all love to do? And we've kind of, this was kind of born from that and, you know, some past experiences that we had. And, you know, if you ever see our sessions, you know, look on our Facebook page, our videos, our Instagram, you know, you'll see not just the kids having a great time and getting, you know, some good workouts in, but also the staff. You know, we had somebody even approach us and say, you know, it's hard to even tell who is disabled and who's not, because everybody's out there having a good time and, you know, doing the same exercises.
Yeah, it's really integrated.
And so is there a specific place where everybody can go to bring, let's say, I don't know, an autistic child who wants to exercise or know you guys or get into that type of a thing? Or, you know, where do people find or can get help from you guys? Now, I know you have to raise money to have an organization. And the way you guys are raising money, we're going to do it tonight. And we're also going to do it right here on the show. And we see if I can't get my friends and fans to help out. And specifically, why this particular thing? I mean, there's a lot of different charities you could raise money for. Cancer and you name it. There's hundreds of different reasons. But, you know, right now you got one of my friends and fans writing into the show. This is Bob. Bob, thank you so much, Bob. I'm glad that you're paying attention to this type of a thing. We don't have any comedy going on right now, but we're talking about a serious subject matter. He's saying he couldn't hear you guys too well, so talk a little louder when you're on the show. But I mean, what exactly is the reason you picked, let's say, autism? Yeah.
Well, that's where most of our clinical experience is.
Okay.
So Brandon and I worked at a school for children with autism. Nick later worked there as well. I used to have a clinical practice. These guys were part of our treatment team. When you're in the clinical space like we are, it's real easy to notice that there's a need within the community for fitness programs and sports programs.
Well, you know, one of the other things I was saying and why I was bringing up that topic, why autism? Usually people who create an organization to raise money or an event to raise money is because their child is affected that way or someone that they know is affected that way. I recently did a charity for a lady whose child was, let's say, needed a special needs van. For lack of a better word, she needed a van. It was $40,000 just for this van. It wasn't covered under any insurance policy, and they had absolutely no way of getting it. So we do a comedy show, and they raise $40,000, and that $40,000 goes directly to buy that van. But that woman needed it for her child. So what is your reasons behind why you're doing what you're doing? Hold on, hold that thought. Yep. Angel Lohner, photography, thank you so much for asking that question. We're going to do that throughout the show. I appreciate that. Seems like you're getting some help already. We'll do it right now. The website for the AMPed project is, why don't you go ahead and say it because they're asking already.
It's ampfitnj.com.
Okay, ampfitnj.com. Thank you so much for calling in and writing on that. I appreciate that, Angelo. And so we were talking to Brandon.
Yeah, so I would say I kind of speak for all of us. We kind of all stumbled upon working in autism somewhat by accident. For myself, it was a summer job. I was home from school. I was a history major. I was home from school, and I, you know, knew I was going to be a teacher, but maybe not with special needs. And I started working, you know, with the autism population. And lo and behold, I've been there for over 10 years now. I'm currently in school getting my master's degree in applied behavior analysis and my BCBA, which Vinny already has. So it kind of was, you know, almost by accident. And it was, you know, a blessing in disguise that I found it because it turned out to be, you know, something that I really enjoyed in life and want to keep going forward with. And that's kind of, you know, how we, you know, are so passionate about the program that we run.
I think we get a lot of satisfaction when the athletes make gains and progress. Sometimes it's slow progress, sometimes quick. So I think that's addictive, just being able to impact people positively and their families. But like I said, also a huge need within the community. There's probably not a lot of places out there that do what we do. You could probably go to a local gym and see a trainer working with someone with special needs. They don't necessarily have the clinical experience. And not that you have to have that, but for our population, if you start working with children or adults who have communication difficulties, behavioral challenges, then you're looking at needing a little bit more clinical experience, and it becomes as important, if not more important, than the fitness side. So I think that's what makes the program great, is that we're able to effectively program the workouts because of the fitness background, but also effectively work with the athletes because of our clinical experience.
Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic. You guys are actually getting another request here on Instagram for an Instagram. You have an Instagram at AMP_sports and fitness is the Instagram. I hope you got that. Heather. Hi, Heather. How are you? And thank you so much for writing in. Yeah, the guys have an Instagram. The Instagram account is Instagram at AMP_sports and fitness. Check them out over there. These three gentlemen are nice guys. They're brothers. They grew up together and they decided, okay, they're healthy looking guys. They got a lot going on in their life. Why not give back? And they're deciding to give back to a specific company that they called and coined and phrased AMP. If I'm saying that right, AMP. I say amped because now I'm all amped up on the show. AMP, Autism Movement Project with Nick, Brandon, and Vinny. Nice Italian fellas doing the right thing. And they wanted to come on my show because what do? We make America Italian again. Now, wasn't I right? If we made America Italian again, you get guys like this who are looking out, help out people who are a lot less fortunate than us, and they're doing what they're doing. So tonight we're having the comedy show over at the Comedy Cove in Springfield, New Jersey. I didn't tell these guys this, but I'm going to tell them right now while we're live on the show, live from my mother's basement, that a portion of my proceeds from my show tonight will go to their charity. And Heather, that's the sweetest thing to help people. That's right, Heather. And these guys are all good-looking guys. I don't know if they're single or not, but there you go. I won't talk a lot. I don't want to get in any trouble. As far as I know, they can have other people watching the show that are home going, we're never going to let them do the Mike Marino show again. That's it. But they are doing something that's nice, and it is sweet, and they are going to make that happen. I'm going to do something sweet, too. So after my performance tonight, I'm going to be selling Mike Marino T-shirts. My T-shirts all say, Make America Italian Again on the back. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a portion of those proceeds, and I'm going to donate it to their organization. Yeah. Hopefully they can go home with a nice $20 because it costs $20 to get in. And we're also going to be selling their T-shirts because the way we make money for them to continue doing what they're doing is they sell T-shirts. These T-shirts are really great. I actually have one on right now. So what I'm going to do is take a look, everybody. See, I got the shirt on. It says AMP, Autism Movement Project. They all got them on. They actually come in gray. Blue. Where's blue? Oh, that's blue.
Navy.
He washes his shirt a little too much. Gotta back up on the bleach, I guess. You don't bleach black clothes. Separate your clothes. What kind of Italian are you? Separate the whites from the colors.
Oh, my mom's basement.
Yeah, well, I live in the basement still. My mother gets to live with me. Yeah, and I complain when she messes up my clothes. Okay, so we got the gray one with green. Well, that's white. I mean, these guys destroy their clothes. All right, but it's not going to happen to you once you purchase one of these shirts. So you got a white one, which comes with green letter. You get a navy blue one. It's not blue, it's navy blue. He probably was a better navy blue until he washed it. And it got green letters. And over here, Vinny's got the gray, the original with the AMP. And they gave me the black one. You know what? They're nice shirts. They feel really good. What's the brand of these shirts anyway? Is this like a, you don't know the brand of your shirts? Look at his tag. What's the tag say? Gildan. Okay, Gildan is a good brand of shirt.
Hoodies and tank tops.
They come in hoodies and tank tops?
Yeah, hoodies,
okay.
Tank tops, tags. our hats.
If we can sell some of these products, see, I can't believe he's wearing his hat backwards. I'm trying to advertise what they do, and he's got his hat on backwards. I told him I wasn't going to make this a comedy show. Can I buy them online? Thank you very much, Bob and Daniel Bonafortuna as well. Great job, guys. Okay, yes. Here's what we're going to do. Put the hat back on. Advertising. We're advertising. See, a lot of people get these, you know, I won't even go there. Okay. They're selling these shirts, and the money for the shirts gets to keep these guys moving along so they can do the right thing and keep their company going and help some unfortunate people who have autism. Okay, so guys, tell us how to get these shirts.
So if you go to our website, it's ampfitnj.com.
Ampfitnj.com.
And we have, there's a tab on there. You can click catalog, and then you can go shop. I'm sorry, we changed it to shop. So it's a little easier to find. It says shop. You can go in, you can pick your color, your size, hats. We have bags, sweatshirts, hoodies, and you can pick them. And I'm not sure if Vinny said it before, but the main reason we sell those is because a lot of individuals with special needs, specifically autism, need sometimes one-on-one supports, and we have to pay people to work with those individuals and also pay the right people to work with them. So, you know, by selling the apparel that we have, it really helps us to keep those employees paid and the integrity of our program high.
Go ahead, tell her. I want to make sure everybody knows exactly how to get this apparel, because it's not just shirts. They said they have hoodies, the hats, obviously. The T-shirts are great. I'm sure they have them for guys, girls. Is that correct?
Yep.
And they also have what it was called duffel bags. A drawstring pull bag. I called it a duffel bag. I'm a little older than these guys. We called it a duffel bag because when I was a kid and you had to hide a body, you put it in a duffel bag. You didn't put it in a drawstring bag. Anyway, we're getting letters from Italy right now, and thank you so much. And Bob, I hope you do buy some of their apparel. Remember, they sell shirts, hoodies, and drawstring bags. Help us out, Bob. Thank you very much. And we're getting Maurizio. Ciao. How you doing? See, all my Italian friends are coming. Capisce, right? Okay. Anything else you guys want to tell us about what you get once you purchase something? If I purchase a bag or a T-shirt, do I get a letter saying I'm a member of the club, or thank you so much for helping out?
Keep it going. Just as an example, I mean, last night we had 11 kids at the program. We had 7 staff members. You know, so anyone who's providing a service knows if you got to pay 7 people, you know, to service 11 athletes, you're probably not making a ton of money doing what you're doing. And like we said before, the integrity of the program is top priority. We don't want to dilute our product and our service that we're providing. So if you could just go to our website, buy our merch, help spread the word about the program. If you're out in the community, people ask you, you know, what's that shirt? What do those guys do? Direct them to our website, our Instagram page, and help us get as much exposure as possible. We want these clothing sales to go viral. I always use Livestrong as an example. If we could get the clothing sales to go viral, we could keep the program going indefinitely. And we're a for-profit company. We all work in education, so obviously we're trying to make some money on the side, but not at the expense of putting out a bad product. So the service is always going to be a top priority.
How fantastic are these 3 guys? 3 brothers, nice Italian boys. I got to throw that in. We're getting an email right now from Italy from my friend Maurizio. He's saying bravi ragazzi, which means bravo boys. How nice is that? That's like the extent of my Italian. And I speak Italian just a little bit. I know how to say things like, hey, how you doing? You know, where you going? Where you going? I think getting a trunk, you know, all these things. We got to keep this just a little bit jolly. So we're going to go do a show tonight. We're all going over to the Comedy Cove. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching the show right now, like we said this afternoon, like I said yesterday, tonight's show, my last comedy show on tour here on the East Coast for this week, is at the Comedy Cove in Springfield, New Jersey. Show starts at 8 o'clock. Quite honestly, we're already sold out. Thank you very much. But I'm sure we could find some tables and chairs. Some people want to come down and be part of AMP. Mike Marino for president. Thank you very much. If I run for president of the United States and I win, I'm going to make sure everybody gets an AMP T-shirt for $30. They sell them on their website for $20. Do the math. How much are the shirts?
18, but we have the soft ones that are 20.
It's $20 for a shirt, $18 for a shirt. They got the drawstring bags. You can get a hat. Go to the website. You'll find out exactly what's going on. Italian Comedy, it's nice to see you. I hope you buy some of the shirts and help out these guys. They're doing the right thing in the name of autism, all right? Well, listen, we got to get going because we got a show we're going to do tonight. But one more time, I want everybody to know exactly where to go on the internet and all social media to help out my three friends for AMP.
All right, so our website, ampfitnj.com. That's ampfitnj.com. Our Instagram is Instagram at amp_sports and fitness. That's amp_sports and fitness. And our Facebook page is AMP Sports and Fitness. Please visit us, check out our videos, like some of them, share them with anybody in the community that you think could benefit from our program. And please buy some of our merchandise so we can keep this program going and keep it going the right way. Thank you.
Fantastic. Isn't this great, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know if you're paying attention. These guys are brothers. Three brothers who are putting together an organization to help people living with autism. Most brothers beat the shit out of each other. These guys hang out. They're actually friends. And they're all in shape. I look like the manager of a brand new boy band. The Italian rap group, Ginny T.
Oh, my God.
Hey, listen, I got to get going. You just watched a really serious subject matter done well here on Mike Marino Live from my mother's basement. We're here with Nick, Brandon, and Vinny, ladies and gentlemen, for AMP, Autism Movement Project. You know the website. You know what to do. Do the right thing. I'm Mike Marino. Let's make America Italian again. You don't know nothing. You don't see nothing. You don't say nothing. And how do I end every single one of my broadcasts? Always by saying the same thing. And I want them to say it with me. You know what I say, right? They don't watch my show, these mother. You don't know what I say? I say, don't take no shit from nobody. Lorenzo Novello, how you doing, man? Great guitar player. Okay, a big shout out. So let's all do it together. Ready? Don't take no shit from nobody. All right, bye, everybody. We'll see you. So long, everybody.
Hey, folks, I hope you're enjoying watching my podcast live from my mother's basement. We're having a lot of fun, and I'm going to have a lot of great guests on the show in the future. So if you like it, hit like. You could also leave a comment. You could subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch other funny videos. And you could also listen to my podcast on your favorite podcast app like Spotify and iTunes.